Of former Chilean President Michele Bachelet as the next High Commissioner for Human Rights. She will replace Jordan's Zeid Hussein at the conclusion of just one term at the end of August.
The Secretary General, following consultations with the chairs of the regional groups of member states, has informed the General Assembly of his intention to appoint Michele Bachelet of Chile as the next United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights.
Bachelet became Chile's first woman president from 2006 to 2010, where heads of state are barred from serving consecutive terms. She then left the country for New York to lead the newly formed UN Agency for Women's Empowerment and Gender Equality, but returned to her homeland to successfully run for a second term as president from 2014 until March this year. This was her speaking as the first executive director of UN Women in 2013.
Violence against women is pervasive and knows no borders. It does not discriminate according to nationality, ethnicity, social class, culture, or religion. And this is why men, women, and young people have raised their voices in every region to say one thing: enough is enough. People demand an immediate end to impunity. They insist on the protection of the rights of women and girls to live in dignity, free of violence and discrimination. And let me say this: there can be no peace, no progress, no equality without women's full and equal rights and participation.
The High Commissioner is unique among Under-Secretaries General at the United Nations in that the nomination by the Secretary General must be confirmed by the General Assembly with due regard to geographical rotation for a fixed term of 4 years with a possibility of 1 4-year renewal. The incumbent, Zeid Hussein, hails from Jordan, and his predecessor, Navi Pillay, is South African. Wrote a letter to your successor and left it in the...
We recently asked the current High Commissioner what advice he would give his successor.
It's the same advice that Navi Pillay gave to me. I got 2 pieces of advice. One, be fair, and in other words, don't privilege or discriminate against any country. Be fair. If you're going to criticize Bahrain, you have to criticize China. If you're going to criticize Mali, you should criticize the United States. In other words, no one should be somehow above a comment when it comes to human rights. The second point, I thought of coming out slowly and doing this reset and spending 6 months adjusting because when Navi Pillay left, her relationship with a number of countries was strained, and someone said to me, no, just come out swinging. And that's what I did.
Advocacy and rights group Amnesty International warned that Bachelet's nomination comes at a tumultuous time for the human rights community, with freedoms enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights under sustained threat around the world. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.